Here I have 3 ultra rare angel wing oysters, and when they are cut and polished, each pair can be worth thousands of dollars.
But you hit the money on that last one. That one is definitely one of those specimens. It's well over.
So step 1 in determining what the value is with these oysters is to cut them open and see what's hiding on the inside. And I'm gonna be doing that with my 6-inch lapidary saw. And because these oysters are so special, I'm not taking any chances. I'm throwing a brand new blade on my lapidary saw. I don't normally get nervous for cuts, but I was so nervous for that one because of the potential value and the fragility of this oyster. Oh, I'm so excited to see inside it. Let's check this out. Oh man, that is really, really pretty. Oh, it's got these little pockets in here. It looks like it has a little bit of druzy crystallization going on inside it. That's a really clean face. Really, really clean. It's got some saw blade marks. We'll get that cleaned up in the polishing process where we will be even more delicate. But look at how pretty that is. Got those beautiful angel wings. Woo! First cut in the books. Went well. This next cut is going to be kind of a funky one. It looks a little bit more delicate than the last cut. And while I cut this, I'm going to have my friend Rick, who sent these amazing oysters over to me, tell you why these are so ultra rare and so valuable.
So these are silicified oysters found from Florida. And what makes them really unique is in Florida in the past, these have been found in isolated finds, like here's one, there's one. And so they've been studied a little bit, but what we discovered a few years back, actually my good friend Kyle, he discovered an entire oyster bed that is completely full of these oysters and silicified. So we don't know how many are there. There seems to be a bunch. Obviously, it's not a finite number and it's going to end. But what makes these extra special is that they're really well preserved. They're very large. And then, of course, the concentration. So these are one of the rarest things we've ever found. And that's saying a lot because we have a really amazing rare pocket of the black and blue agatized coral. So some of these can be very valuable. In fact, I have a beautiful pair that I refused an offer of quite a bit, almost $10,000, and I just could not do it. I had to keep it in my private collection because it was so beautiful. And we may one day reveal some of these to the world. Right now, we're just kind of having some fun with it, and that's why we wanted to send some up to you. But they can be very rare and they can be very valuable. Some of those smaller ones can be hundreds, and if they have a really good pattern and they look like angel wings, then in my experience, they're worth thousands. So hopefully people enjoy watching you cut them, and hopefully they enjoy watching something that is so rare, they're only gonna find it on your channel, and then of course, maybe mine. So you wanna cut these just like you would any agate really, but you wanna be really careful because the fingers of them, the little wisps that come off are very fragile, but if you can get them intact, you just might get one that resembles an angel wing. And that's why we've given them sort of the trade name angel wing agate. Of course, that is just what we call them. They are, in fact, silicified oysters from the Oligocene of Florida.
Yeah, thanks for that advice. A little piece broke off of it. They are extremely fragile. I felt it pop off and my heart broke. But anyway, I thought it was going to be easier sliding it on the back versus the other way. So this one seems a little thicker. Let's see how this one looks. Oh, that is so cool. Beautiful, beautiful coloring in there. Definitely got some druzy pockets up in here. That'll look cool once it's all polished and dry. Oh, it's going to be sweet. Well, we got 2 for 2 that are definitely going to be polished. Speaking of polishing, when we get to that point with hopefully 3 successful cuts of these oysters, I'm going to be polishing all of these on my 8-inch Cap King. I'll start off with grinding on the diamond wheels, and then we'll work through the res wheels to the 3000 grit, and that'll give it a very nice mirrored polish. I really hope it plays out. As you can see, these are fragile, and I'm just kind of on pins and needles in this entire project. So if you're liking this video so far, please do me a huge favor, hit that like button to help support it. And if you're new, hit that subscribe or follow button. I have a lot of really fun projects planned for you like this, and I think you're gonna love it. So I'm actually really surprised at how long it is taking to cut these oysters open. The first two took about 3 to 4 minutes, and this thing is twice as big as those. And to be honest, it's a little too big for my 6-inch saw, but I need a very fine and delicate blade to make a very precise cut. So we're gonna just get through part of the way. Top of it's not gonna be cut. I'm gonna have to slowly spin it and then work it through like that. It's gonna be very, very funky. There's gonna be water everywhere. It's gonna be high stress. Oh gosh, it's gonna be fun. Let's do it. Whew, I have not peeked at that final oyster, but before we do, I just want to quickly say a huge thank you to Rick for sending those up for me to cut and share with all of you, and for Wild Kyle and all those amazing guys down there in Florida for exploring and finding stuff like this for us to experience. It's so special. So make sure you go check out Wild Kyle. I have his channel in the description box below. You go subscribe to him and Rick and all those guys. I appreciate them so much. Let's check this thing out though. On a scale of 1 to 10, I was at about an 11 for, oh my gosh, it's got some color in it. I was at about an 11 for stress for that, because I'm like, this is gonna be funky, and I think we got a really good cut on it. It doesn't look off. It rolled really nice. Let's do it. You ready? Oh my gosh, what a grand angel wing display. The whites inside of that. Oh my gosh, we got a whole bunch of gunk in here. We're gonna have to get that cleaned up before we polish. And if we don't, that stuff is just gonna shoot through and ruin it, get scratches everywhere. I'm gonna take a lot of time to clean these before we get them all ready to be polished. This is gonna be kind of a funky one to polish. I'm gonna have to be really careful with these pieces up here. Oh, I bet a couple of them chip off and stuff, but wow. That's crazy. Let me get these cleaned off and we'll get ready to polish. So good news with the first two. I think they're gonna be really easy to polish because they're thin enough to fit on my diamond wheel and grind out the saw blade marks, and I can run through the res wheels. But that third one, it's too wide. So I'm gonna have to do something a little special with that. I'm gonna start with the first two and work on the third. Hopefully it plays out, but we'll see you when they are all polished. I'm not gonna stop until they are. So I finally got that third oyster all polished up. It looks amazing. It took way longer than I anticipated, and it's way later than I planned to be out here, but it was worth it because it is so beautiful. But before I show you, I took videos and pictures of all of the oysters, and I'm going to send them all to Rick, and there's no way he's getting back to me with how late it is. But tomorrow, I'm sure he'll go back to me and let me know what he thinks the value is of each pair of these oysters. And I'm really, really interested to see what that third one is, because out of all of them, it is the biggest, and it is the most beautiful. So I'm really excited to see that. So we'll see you in just a second when I hear back from Rick. So it's been a few days since I got all of our oysters all polished up. I sent Rick some pictures and videos, and he sent me a video back letting me know what he thinks the value is on each one of these oysters. Let me get that pulled up and we'll see how much they're worth.
Hey Taylor, how's it going? I just got all the oysters that you sent me and got some good cuts going on there. So I wanted to go through and tell you what I thought about them. So the first one is definitely really cool. I like the colors, and it's kind of a really fat one, which is nice because there's a lot of material there that is silicified, so it probably is going to look really good polished up, so I'm excited about that. I'd still say it's not quite that angel wing appearance that we're going for, so just given the rarity and what it is, I'd say maybe a few $100s. Really cool specimen. The second one, now we're starting to talk a lot more of the desirable wisps in there. You can really see some of the color popping. I like this one a lot. It's definitely cool, and I would say this one is easily in the $500 to $600 mark. But you hit the money on that last one. That thing is awesome, and that's about as cool as they get. Really cool pronounced sides there that you have all the wisps, and I'm really impressed that you were able to cut that without breaking any of those. I know I've done a few, and I've actually broken a couple. So those look really good. Really excited for that. That one is definitely one of those specimens. It's well over $1,000. Just so rare and so amazing. So I hope that goes to a good home, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Yeah, buddy, I cannot wait to see you soon in Florida. It's gonna be so much fun. Well, folks, there you have it. As far as angel wing agates, to have a higher value on those bad boys, they have to have more of that pronounced angel wing-like appearance. And I would say that last one, just like Rick said, has more of that, and it's bigger, it's got more colors. So I pushed it up a little bit, but you guys saw the picture that I put up at the beginning of the video of Rick's angel wing agate. That thing is premium, and I cannot wait to see that in person. I had so much fun cutting and polishing all of these amazing oysters. It was a blast. I hope you liked it. If you did, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what you thought. Make sure you subscribe and follow, because we have some very fun adventures in the very near future. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.